broad perspective, economic speaking.
Okay, Sharal, we've lost you there. We've completely lost you there. I want to bring in on that note Dr. S.K. Datta. Dr. S.K. Datta, same question to you, sir.
Well, there are a couple of important measures which India needs to take further to disseminate and to isolate Pakistan completely. First and foremost, I would say that suspension of the Indus Water Treaty is a good move. But I would rather say that instead of suspending the treaty, we should terminate the treaty. That's one. The second is like we should immediately, disallow any Pakistani civilian aircrafts flying over the Indian airspace. That needs to be done. Third is our economic zone in the Arabian Sea is much, much more deeper in the Arabian Sea than the economic zone of Pakistan. So the Indian Navy should actually go in for an economic embargo in the Arabian Sea, disallowing the entry and exit of any Pakistani ships and Pakistani boats within the economic zone of the Arabian Sea of the Indian territory, so that Pakistan gets further disseminated economically. We should also push in a big way for blacklisting Pakistan in the FATF. Pakistan is already there in the grey list, but now our attempt should be to blacklist it. These are some more important diplomatic measures which we need to take. And I would also say that if need arises, we should close down the Indian High Commission in Pakistan. And we should also ask the Pakistan government to close down its High Commission here in Delhi, as well as its consulates in other cities of India. So diplomatically, large and substantial measures have already been taken. Economically, few more measures needs to be taken. But together with that, let me come to the main whole issue now. We should actually forget that Pakistan and the Pakistani people are innocent. If there is a war, in every likelihood, there might be a scenario where there might be a war-like situation. In that, irrespective of military officials or civilian people, we should not differentiate. We should go in for a full-scale attack on Pakistan, and time has come for us to disseminate Pakistan into pieces. It is time for us to help the Balochistan Liberation Army as well as the Liberation Army of the Tehrik-e-Taliban, Pakistan in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and also the Sindhi Liberation Army, and help them in creating new nations out of the dead body and the graveyard of Pakistan. Our mission also should be to fulfill the unfinished agenda of 1971 war, take back Pak enslaved Kashmir, which they call it, which normally people call it as Pak Pride Kashmir. I say it is Pak enslaved Kashmir, and also Gilgit Baltistan. Pakistan has the tendency of saying of bleeding India with 1,000 cuts. Our military diplomacy should be to bleed Pakistan with 1 million cuts now. Enough is enough. Whatever has happened in Pahalgam is the last thing in the, in the lightning of the fire. It is the last stroke. And we cannot tolerate any further. It is time for us to do our part this time. And I think the Honorable Prime Minister today in his rally in Madhubani was very candid and very clear enough. He has given an indirect warning to the Pakistan Army and the ISI. And my understanding is like Asif Muni is actually the biggest terrorist in Pakistan. He needs to be caught and he needs to be tried.
Okay,